Welcome back to the Brotherhood, round 7, which is the final round of Swiss. I don't know why I struggled so much with that. That was really difficult. I honestly don't know why I struggled so much with that. So apologies for the little blackout that we had earlier, just towards the end of the round. Hopefully that won't happen again. Knowing my luck, it will, but nevertheless. But yeah, if you're unsure, the volcanic player won. So this is on your left-hand side, Satellarknight with Nekroz. Now this is going to be a fun match, I do believe. We haven't had Nekroz on here. I haven't had Satellarknight on here yet, and I think it could be an interesting matchup. Very meta decks right now. Very meta decks, and Fernie, who is on the left-hand side, and we also have Duelan on the right. Fernie isn't running the Seraphs, which is, a lot of people probably thought he would be running the Seraphs.
Well, they saw a huge amount of popularity towards the start, but I mean, especially in the OCG, they swiftly realised that the Seraphs weren't worth playing in Satellarknights because they realised they were so much better in Shadows.
Yeah.
They came back out just to make it more streamlined. Because it really doesn't do enough for Satellarknights, and it puts too many monsters in their deck. Detracts from the main theme.
Detracts from the pain.
And then Sirius comes down. Sirius have got a card we don't see in most Satellarknight main decks. It's the Avarice, if I'm correct.
Yeah, so Sirius is the shuffle target 5 in the graveyard, put them back into the deck and then draw. Also does work obviously on extra deck, and this is basically to recycle your Altair plays. And I feel that it's one of the best cards that can be utilised as a one-off. When I played Satellas, I always ran one of them. It was always jumping between Alsham and then Cirrus, and it's a really good card. But if you draw it early like this, it sucks. That's why you run it at 1. So basically, an interesting thing as well for when you go against Satellas, if you summon something like this, like a pointless monster, you are either bluffing the alpha or forecasting the alpha. So it's really difficult. No matter which way you put it, you still have to try and play around it or try and bait it out.
I think that's probably why he was just so hesitant to summon the Manju.
Yeah.
The Sanju. Luckily he's got another one in hand, even if it has been previously changed.
Really good. How big is Sirius, by the way?
16.
16.
Okay.
So it's 2 over.
That's the size.
Yeah, it's not bad. So draws look like a spell. Maybe a rotor. That'd be nice.
Yeah, it did look like one actually.
So I'm not sure what's in Fernie's hand, but he's just going to attack over for 200. And the Nekroz plate is still, above life. He's on 8/8 now.
Yeah.
See Regeki draw.
Another
Sanju. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another Fiendish.
It's probably going to have to.
No,
wow!
Fiendish,
Another Fiendish, yeah. 2 chains.
Brutal.
And there's just no response.
There's not much you can really do, to be honest.
Nah.
We're just passing again.
And that was an Oasis that he drew, which is not useful in the slightest. So there's definitely a spell back there.
I don't know. Maybe he's playing Sirius Beatdown.
Sirius Beatdown is serious.
Wow. That's not okay. Alright, turn off the stream, we're done.
Sorry, bye.
That would really
Come on, that was pretty good, right?
No, it was not.
So Armageddon Knight comes down.
Which is probably going to go ahead.
And sending that dragon if he plays it. Well, that's a lot of monsters. Just realised how many he plays.
Shadow Dragon. Yeah, there's one there. And
29 monsters he plays.
That's
were you going to say monstrous?
I was about to say monstrous, and then I went, oh my
you
god,
need to
what's
leave
wrong with me?
Yeah. Currently, just the people asking who's EXO. I think from what I remember, there's only one EXO, and he's Nekroz on table 1 against Jack Igo currently. So yeah, it's going to be good. Mind Crush.
Have there been draws?
There have been draws, yes.
Yeah, that explains.
Oh, he called the...
So he hits the Kaleidoscope and he shows they look like a Trish and a couple of other things. But, yeah.
What's that called?
Yeah.
He added the...
That's unfortunate. He also has Raigeki, Trish, Decisive Armor. Doesn't look like
no,
it.
it's Valk,
No.
Is it a Valk? They're both really dark cards, so.
Yeah, he's running 1 decisive armor though,
Ah,
which is
I
interesting.
might be wrong.
It could be a decisive then.
God, you're wrong, Jamie. Jamie the Scrub 0-0 coming out again. So.
Old Banny Yu-Gi-Oh! Keep saying it.
Oh, and he has.
He has the Geki.
Wow, he drew into that as well, I think.
Beast.
Fernie is just pushing in with
Valk.
this. Would you Valk then?
Seriously, just put
No,
him
I'm saying
in the
his hand
work.
is Valk, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, it's Valk.
I wouldn't dare Valk on this.
No, there's no point Valking. It's probably safe to assume that he's going to go down to 7k on this.
Mhm.
He's still deciding. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even spent the time.
No,
just
I
because
wouldn't-
it
wouldn't even
he's telegraphed
consider
it
it.
now.
Because yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's either telegraphing or the bluff, and there's no need to bluff it, to be honest.
It's
And
hit
the
another
third Fiendish
Fiendish
chain.
chain.
3 chains.
3 chains to the 6 Jews. It's
Wow,
Oh.
that's pretty.
you getting stunned out hard.
Yeah, man. That's pretty good. He drew into the Manju as well. That's the funniest thing. Surely there should be a Deneb here now, right? Should be something. He's got an Oasis. I can't tell what the other set card is. The very top one. And it's another back row.
Seamus going
Fourth
crazy
Fiendish.
for the
Oh,
chain.
he didn't attack over. It's very
Yeah, he
interesting.
didn't.
Why didn't he attack
I
over?
think- Did he forget?
I've no
I
clue.
think he might have forgot. Oh dear.
Right, well,
And
he top
he
deck the
finally.
Senju again.
That could be disaster.
That's 4 possible searches he's tried to
Yeah.
get off, and he's finally got through.
The fact that he's drawn into all of them when he's needed them the
Exactly,
most, though, is
that's crazy.
ridiculous. And for some reason, the teleplayer left the Manju.
The Manju on boards because now he can overlay.
Yeah.
I think that was a misplay there by Fernie.
Yeah.
And he, I believe, can exit on because he's only got 3 in hand. No, I think he's only got 2 in hand.
He's got 2 and he's searching off, so he'll have
So
3
he'll
and then
have
he'll
3
have
and
4.
if he exits
4
on.
total. And Fernie has 5.
5.
Excellent. Fiendish chain
And of
could,
course, all
could
3 chains being gone, that's
Yeah.
a painful unite.
that could
Like, it's at the very worst baiting out warning, at the very best clearing board.
I think if the Exiton hits the field and wipes Fernie's board, the Stellar player, I think that's game
Yeah.
on.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I can't see anything happening there.
Mm.
Yeah, so he's overlaying straight away. See if he does go into it, and he's not.
I know he's going.
He's
for
going into
He's
chain.
taking chain.
If it, okay, something I did not expect.
No, I didn't expect that either. What
And
can
he's
he
got
sending?
Wait, what?
He's
Booking?
bucking on summon, surely.
He's just booked in response to the effect.
Okay,
Okay.
there must be a
I don't understand.
higher
what's
powered
happening
here.
Yeah. He's made a couple of questionable plays.
Because I heard them discuss. He says it's still resolved, and he goes, "Yeah, I activated the effect." Like I don't know how what lapse happened there.
Okay, well, let's not forget it's round 7.
Oh yeah, of course. We'll just get towards the end of the day.
Some people can get tired, unfortunately, but we've got another mirror hitting the board now, and a
What
Shrit for the Trish.
did the chain send the
Oh,
shirt?
no.
Sorry.
What did the chain
The
send?
chain sent the shred.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
the shirt? Taking over
So he's taking that, so that's 1-3 that he
In all
takes.
fairness, in this entire game, the Satellarknight player's only seen 1 monster. It's the most dead monster of his entire deck.
I mean, he's got the Oasis, so if he does start getting some decent
Yeah, he
monsters,
can make
he's-
plays, but
he's got plays.
it's
and it's
getting to
not
them that's the trick.
It's not a hard board to get over. He could quite easily
Start
go
breaking.
off, but it doesn't look like he's drawn anything good.
Mm.
I mean, I'd be inclined to end phase Oasis anyway to bring back the Sirius to then change to attack and attack over the chain.
Is he still in his end phase?
I'm not sure.
No, I think he's drawn
He's drawn.
Yeah.
because he was top. Yeah, 'cause he's been looking at it like it's not anything good.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it was.
okay.
That's a 101. No. Because then the chain's still good.
Well, you would attack, definitely.
Yeah.
'Cause the chain's not got 1/7.
Yeah, sorry, yes. Yeah. I'm getting my steps the wrong way around.
Either way, doesn't really matter the way that he does around this. Even if he exceeds now, or it's not really going to change much. He's probably going to take both on board anyway. If he goes to a Castell, or if he goes to 1/1, anything like that. Either way, he's going to be clearing both off board.
He can't clear board though. Well, he doesn't know this, but his opponent has Trish, and he has a Brionac and a Clawsource engrave. So all he has to do is search the mirror, and he Trishes back to that 101. Although the hand will be clean, so ignore
Yeah,
me.
that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, sorry.
So he can't Trish.
It's just 'cause his hands were off shot. Wasn't sure if there was anything in hand. I'm going crazy.
End of the day.
Oh, end of the day, the only thing keeping me alive is just the beef burgers and Coke.
Beef burgers and Coke.
Beef burgers are good though.
All the beef burgers and all the Coke.
It's the best events.
Yeah.
ARG doesn't have a barbecue out back.
Exactly. So he's just attacking into it, so it'll die. Yep. And then probably main phase 2. I would imagine he would go into something.
The Arc has the most staying
Yeah.
power. He has the emptiness as well. That's just breaking.
Yeah. Because Trish stops destruction,
Oh,
right?
no,
Oh no, he's
Rhapsody.
going Rhapsody. Okay.
Okay, how many mirrors does he have? This could be really good. But
If he has 2 mirrors, 1 mirror, 2 mirror.
there's 2. Oh no, there's 3. It's all 3 are in there.
Yeah.
The cycle. Oh.
It's not.
Oh, it's not. There's no point in doing it because he still has a search.
Yeah.
You only do it if you shut out the whole
Yeah.
play.
Because all you're left with is a 1/2 defender.
Yeah.
And that isn't really going to help against an onboard Valk. And, you know, if he rips another Manju.
Yep.
But teleplay has been pretty unfortunate. This is one of the problems with only running. Well, he runs 14 monsters, so a single Maxi, single Sirius, 2 Effect Veiler, Vega, Anuk, Altair, and Deneb. So, interesting. Doesn't feel like he needs to make the play. And he's just
As far as I
drawing
can
into another Valk.
see. Yep. So he tributes the Valk and then uses the spell. Surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say surely you banish the Valk you tributed.
Yeah. So what would be useful now for the teleplay to draw? I guess.
Another Altier, like his other draws are gonna be far too slow.
I think probably a Rota is probably the best bet,
Yeah.
just for
Yeah.
if
just
he
for
draws
milling.
to Nep, he gets trashed.
Not for milling, for thinning. Close enough.
Yeah,
So Nekroz having a bit of a difficult time deciding what they want to do. Oh, looks like there's something. So this should be the end phase Oasis to bring back the Cirrus.
The Oasis is next to the. No, it's not.
That's the Oasis.
That's the Oasis he's got in
I
hand.
thought it was.
Yeah, he couldn't 1/1 because Trish is, I think, target.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's
Someone
our
call me
bad.
out on it.
Called both of us out on it, I think. So there's the Oasis.
But I'm not even going to pretend I'm perfect. I'm out of this game.
Gonna get the Altair that's gonna get the Cirrus, which will
Should
bring
be
it back in
defense, but
defense.
I-
But it's not really gonna matter all too much because this is in end phase, but he realises that now.
This is it.
So he's probably just gonna have a bit of a look.
This isn't his opponent's turn.
Yeah.
His turn, sorry. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's got the
he's
draw in hand.
Oasis is a great card for the deck. Really strong card in my opinion.
Reviving a monster and making it a worm, as much as that actually matters.
I know, yeah, it's very strange card text that because it hasn't actually been useful in any way, shape, or form. And now he's going for the
His Bujinte Tsukuyomi
Huh.
to draw 2.
I think he needs it.
He's going to ditch his
Yeah.
hand. Well, no, he's going to draw 1. Because it draws until your hand is 2. Oh, does he have to send the 1?
Yeah,
What is that?
Call him Homage, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, why wouldn't you say it?
Mustn't be a Call of the Haunted then.
That's 100% a Call of the Haunted.
Is it?
Yep.
Odd.
I don't think you have to discard your hand. It's discard all cards in your hand. It's not a requirement to have cards in your hand.
Okay.
It does seem really odd if that is a Call of the Haunted.
And it's just passed as
I mean,
well.
it does look like one.
What is going on?
It's
This
got-
match
what
is
is
weird.
going
It's
on?
really too
Yeah.
aggressive with this. Like, I
If
feel.
that's a spell trap, he's gonna.
I feel like
he's
I'm
gonna
missing
have to keep
something.
it in hand for Trish.
I feel like we are missing something. But nevertheless. Jamie, you have to have at least one card for it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't realise that.
Yeah, it was a Call of the Haunted.
So that's why. Maybe he has another Call or Oasis down, so he feels
Yeah.
strong about it.
I must apologise. Whenever I've experienced that card, I was almost certain you could. It was just detach one, draw, or discard all cards in your hand. Didn't know it was minimum 1.
Send your entire hand to the graveyard, min 1, and
Oh,
if
does it
you
say
do draw
min
2
1?
cards. Yeah. Okay, so Fernie with a slowly pulling this back.
I think people need to understand. Like after Abyss Rising, things just kind of fell out of my brain. Like Cosmo Blazer came around, I was like, "That's good," and then Lord Attacking on Galaxy happened, and I went, "Nah." I'm not
exactly.
reading cards ever again.
Oh, my fiance is back in the chat. Aww.
Aww. Awesome.
Love you too, baby.
He's bringing the hate.
He is bringing the
He
hate.
just
Hate
randomly
on
messages
success,
people
man.
with hate.
I'm surprised we didn't have more hate, to be honest.
Yeah.
Normally quite, yeah.
It's because they know how it is. Hate on success, and success is going to hate on you.
I wonder if Ozzy wants to come here and commentate instead of us. Just wherever you are.
I was trying to think of some song lyrics there to kind of that. I just came up with nothing because my brain is dying. I gotta go get the Carl Blake Infernoid deck profile, which was on the stream. I've also got to get Matthew's deck profile, who was the Destiny hero player, who
That
in
was
round
so
2,
great.
who we saw, and it was certainly an interesting game, that one.
Jamie's favourite person.
Oh, who's this again, sorry?
The Destiny hero player.
Oh, don't.
What's
Goes,
wrong with
hey,
it?
Goes, hey,
It's
you're
great.
that guy. And I'm like, yeah, what guy? He goes, that guy who got battered in round 1 of SEMO's tournament by shooting Star Dragons. Like, yeah, that was me. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I like that guy.
He's a chill guy. I like him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was joking along with it. But he was like, you're that guy who got battered. I was like, yeah. Sound.
Simo, he knows.
SEMO, man, your tournament's killed me.
So another. This Altair is putting
The
in
veil
work,
for the
Yeah,
altar.
it really is.
but yeah, not much that can be done about that. It's just one of the unfortunate things now with the rise of Valor once again.
This Satellarknight player is allergic to Deneb. Actually got some sort of horrible
I know, and there's the Dark Hole
Yeah,
as well.
He
So,
has the Regeki as well in hand still.
Yeah.
so the Dark Hole is going to get rid of one of those Oasis, but the Fiendish is going to stay,
Mm-hmm.
and also obviously the Oasis. So
Oh, that mirror is painful.
that mirror is going to be a Trishula.
Yeah, Briar Klaus. Yep, that's Trish.
He's now basically got no graveyard by the looks of it. Trishula. Does he have an out? He has a Call of Haunted. Ah, okay. So resolving backwards.
Might as well.
Yeah, resolve the Trish.
So it resolved the Trish first. Even if the Altair is removed, the monster is still summoned. Due to rulings in the UK.
yeah, I was going to
and
say,
Europe.
isn't that the Deneb?
America, you have different rulings.
The Call of Haunted Deneb ruling.
Yeah, whereas if it has to basically resolve with the card in place. So in this instance, if you did get rid of the Altair, which is still a really good shout, you should still probably get rid of the Altair, unless you fear that one last back row.
Jamie became part of the kitty litter.
You should get rid of the Altair. If it isn't in place when the change resolved, then it goes. But
Oh.
wow.
Oh.
Well, he didn't actually have a monster on board to activate the alpha. because the way they're just talking
Yeah.
about it, he activated the mirror to bring the Trish out. He activated the Call the Haunted, and the Call the Haunted has to resolve, and the effect of Trishula is already activated,
Yeah.
so there's no way to activate the alpha. But wow, what a hit!
Yeah, that's painful. It's just chain resolution.
So I'm sure some people might question that, but he literally couldn't activate the Nova, which is a really big shame.
Yeah. People are going
It's just
absolutely
Shogeki.
mental in the
Yeah.
chat. with reason, but it's
He had that the whole game, apparently.
hmm?
Henry
The
apparently
alpha.
had the alpha like the whole game.
yeah, it's been sat there the whole
It's just
time,
his monsters have been so valuable because he's had so little
but- yeah,
that using it.
but he could have
was
got
much
much better
better.
value out of one with that Call
Definitely.
play. But
Yeah. Just pointing
It is
out
what
though,
it
if
is.
if he did actually activate the Caller Haunted on the on the mirror, the Altair would have successfully summoned and made the Alpha live when Trish
Yeah.
hit
yeah,
board.
yeah, that's
He
So
drew the rotor.
he drew the rotor. But what can you do with a Deneb?
Anything?
A Deneb's not really going to help all that
Has he
much
seen
when
all of his
you
Arceus?
when you're probably going to die. He's only seen one Altair that's just constantly been recycled.
Yeah.
So an Altair's probably
He has to go out there serious because the Deneb's too slow, surely.
yeah, it is.
Then like what the Nekroz player has one card in hand.
Mm. And he's
So I mean, in
adding-
theory, you could go Deneb. Like you could. But we don't know what
Looks
his
like
other
he's
card
a-
in hand is, do we?
No.
No. He must have a Caller Haunted then. That's the
I
only
think
reason
so.
I can see him going for a nut.
Yeah,
Oh, he has another rotor.
another rotor.
Oh, okay.
So if I'm so confused.
Because I would.
Because
I'm
if he
thinking
had,
it should have been Vega.
if he had
Alternate.
another rotor, you go
Or Vega
Vega Deneb. Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
How many cards in hand are the Nekroz? Is the Nekroz player?
2 cards in hand.
Just 2.
Yeah.
I think one of them's a Gong now.
Oh, that's mean.
So the rotor is gonna search out.
Vega. I think it should have been Vega Deneb, but
Vega Deneb would have been probably the better one. So Nook, next gonna
I
send.
mean, maybe he's trying to set up
Deneb.
set up the Deneb without leaving himself open to a Trish. but-
Possibly, yeah. Maybe he is.
I'm
He's
just trying to
maybe
think
fearing
about
it, but
viability of it.
yeah. I think we have 122 players today. I think it was it?
Yeah.
122. Just for people asking.
Wasn't our largest event, but it's
No,
still
it wasn't
an
our
incredibly
largest. The
respectable
Brotherhood,
event.
the regional that we had a couple of
Yeah.
month or so ago, that hit 169, which is the biggest in the UK this year. So, this season. So,
Yeah.
so it's really good. And 101's going to
just
take.
I was
Yeah.
worried he was going to use a destruction effect.
It's just a
Yeah,
Valkyrie
you
gun
can't
here,
stop.
I think.
So I was worried he was going to try and use some form of destruction effect and just get
No.
Gong neared into the ground.
Nah, the Trish is. It's gone. The arc was so much more safe.
And he's
And he's
Val-
got
Valky.
Valkyrie.
I would have waited. I'm on 7,000
I
life
can't
points.
even believe he's made the Nekroz player go so
I can't
thin
believe he's
so
still in
hard
this.
because
know.
he's just
This is a crazy
not drawn
match.
any monsters. I mean, the guy's exceed
The
twice.
Nekroz player has burned through so much advantage. It's
I
kind of
know.
horrifying.
This
that
is
it's
really
taken
crazy.
him so long to win. Like at points he's been a victim of convenience because of course like the Fiendish chains and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But admittedly, I feel as though he should have.
He should have had it. He drew into so many more.
I think Fernie should really be on top. That Nova,
Yeah.
I think he should have activated the Nova earlier.
Yeah. Of course, it's as the chat said.
Yeah.
I didn't know Danny Heddle was playing.
Yeah, I don't know, Blitz. XL Blitz. So Unicorn comes down, which is going to attack over for 200.
The best Kirk, I'm not sure about Clyde. I know that I've seen some fairly top table, so possibly X1. There might be one with a draw, but I think they're X1. Yasenju, I know they were doing pretty well halfway through the day, but I think they've now started to peer out. So I think there may be one Clyde Foot player on X1.
So we're 25 minutes into this round. And, yeah, interesting.
Did he just add back the Trish?
Yeah.
Because
it protects the unicorn.
Protecting it with
so
Gungnir
good.
and Trish.
It's because unicorn's so good against the stash.
With the,
So it's just
unicorn,
passing?
Really.
Just stick for 23.
Yeah.
Did you take the 200 off when
Yes.
he attacked over the arc as well?
Yeah.
Spell, it's MST, I think.
Which isn't going to help
No.
in this matchup.
Set for Arthur.
Can't believe this is
Wow.
one.
Yeah, scooping it up. Oh, I would have thought you would just...
No.
Get the unicorn, adding back
Yeah.
the Collider Mirror, and then Collider Mirroring the unicorn straight out, surely.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to rip it eventually because he has like no cards in deck, but that prep comes down hard.
It's always a big
He's
move
considering
when
the
hits
12 as well.
for the double. Yeah, that would be pretty interesting to see finally.
Oh,
Yeah, there's the 12. So
No, that's an 11.
that was 11. So we hit.
Oh yeah,
they're
going
Gungnir, okay. So that's game one.
That should be.
Then he's,
Unless it's
I
a
mean,
mirror
that's-
force, because that'd be brilliant.
why didn't he Gungnir the back row?
Nah, that was an MSC, I think.
Yeah, but
You
but
want to
he
be
just left
safe.
himself open to get absolutely bodied by Mirror Force.
Yeah.
If we saw mirror force, then
Oh, I do nothing but question it. I just be like, why, like, I'd just go in. I'm trying to keep myself as unbiased as possible, but I would break.
yeah, exactly.
I'd just be like, nah.
So game two, what sides has Satellar got for this matchup?
Let's have a look. We have three Shadow Mirror, 2 Stygian Dirge, 2 Mistake, 2 Shed Ride, 2 Imperial Iron Wall, 1 Mystical Space Typhoon, 1 Soul Drain, 1 Maxi, and 1 Satellarknight Rigel. I believe, of course, we'd be seeing. We'll be seeing the shared rights and possibly even the mistakes going in, but mistake conflicts. That's one thing.
The mistake
that
does
I'm not a
conflict.
huge
The
fan
Iron Walls will be going in.
yeah.
Another Maxi. Regal in
I'm
this
not
instance.
sure how I feel about Maxi in this matchup.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's true actually, but Regal isn't a good one. Because Regal is, or Regal, whichever one it is solely in the side for Shadows to beat over the window. That's the only sole
Is
reason it's
that
in
why
there.
people have been playing that now?
Yes, simply
okay.
because of the window, because it can beef itself up and punch over the window.
Because I wasn't sure, because I've been seeing people play it and I was like, why?
That is exactly
That
why.
makes sense, because otherwise you have no outs to the window except the prisons, which you aren't playing anymore.
Yeah, and it's also, and in all fairness, actually, it can be punched over Unicorn as well.
Yeah.
This
Which you
is
just
wrong.
ripped off of Simo.
Yep, I did. Thank you so much.
I just saw it appear in the chat. I was like, oh.
Just because you reminded me, so it's good.
That's what we can see coming in. With regards to the Nekroz player, however, we have 2 Fire, 2 Ice, 3 Mind Crush, 1 Veiler, 3 MST, 2 Decree, and 2 Shared Ride. So more than likely, of course, going to be seeing the Decrees and the hands going in. Possibly less so the hands. But I believe we'd definitely be seeing those Decrees going in. Possibly also the Space Typhoons. Maybe even the extra Veiler. And that wind is actually getting powerful.
Yeah.
It's very windy here
Yeah.
in London, but it's also a very beautiful day. for
Yeah,
once.
it's lovely out, but windy as sin.
This
Windy as
morning
hell.
maybe was not so pretty.
Sorry?
This morning maybe it was not so pretty.
Oh, this morning was hammering down with rain.
Yeah, it
Having
wasn't very nice.
Having to drive for 2 hours in the pouring rain to get here.
Trying to bring my equipment in the rain by not getting it wet was
Yeah, but you had a
interesting.
15-minute journey. That's
Shush.
your karma.
My karma, thank you very much.
Whereas we were crawling out of bed at 5 in the morning.
So, I was up at 5:30.
This has been a 2-day journey for Rescue Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true. See, this
See,
is how far they travel.
This is dedication.
And all you get is
Appreciation.
your husband abusing you on the street.
I know.
Basically,
Yeah.
the chat just going crazy at you.
So, game 2, here we go. What possible things can you open up
Nekroz
with?
going first?
I wouldn't imagine
I was
so.
gonna say,
I wouldn't say.
just the way he was working his hand there, I was like, what?
So we have the Rotor.
That Deneb's coming down hard.
Zeus
He
is
also has
already a better
an
opening
Altair in
hand.
hand.
than the
So
Zeus.
yeah, so we're gonna see a Deneb surely. Yeah,
Does he have the
finally.
Vega?
Summon the Deneb. Get the Vega.
Banging.
He also has a Royal Decree in hand. Does he have a decree?
Sure.
I think he has a decree as well, as in the Nekroz player.
Yeah. Can't be sure.
One back row.
That's not what you want to see.
A
Mind
Mind
Crushers have
Crush.
been sided in.
As well, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Next turn, though, he can go Trigger, Deltros, do all of those crazy combos if he so wishes, if it's allowed. So the Brio comes down, searching out.
Yeah, but the moment he summons that Vega, smart player with Mind Crush Altair.
Yeah. So as soon as he has the Deneb, his opponent has Mind Crush.
Yeah.
Whack, whack, whack.
The thing is, though, I'm just trying to think. Would he? Oh, Mind
Oh,
Crushes as well.
Mind
So he needs to show his hand.
Oh
That
no,
was-
you never call the spell. You never call
Yeah.
the spell.
No.
Because the spell's recyclable.
Yep. Because the spell gets another copy.
Yeah.
And he's already done it, just
Yep.
immediately. That was
It should just
bad
been a
Mind
class
Crush.
last, but-
Yeah.
And then the Collider comes down, of course, for the Herald.
Mhm.
Searching for, I mean, possibly the Val or maybe even the Trish. Yeah, it's just gonna be the Trish. Just gonna go hard
Yeah.
immediately. I mean, if you can summon that Trish, this is.
You might as
Yeah.
well, because you get
this
rid
is
of the
brutal.
Deneb plays.
Get rid of the
Yeah.
Deneb. The grave is already stocked, and you thin him down so heavily on your first turn. It's just absolutely backbreaking. He can't Trish though.
No.
Not yet, anyway.
No, not yet.
That's the 23 for the 800, so 72.
Yeah.
And there's a Unicorn established. That's huge.
Yep, the Unicorn is actually going to be a bit of a problem.
Like, if he wants to make a play, he has to make Deltaros now, because the Tribe is not going to work.
Setting the Mind Crush and
Yeah.
Unknown.
Looked like the one that we thought was a Decree, potentially. Yeah, he's crushing the
Just call it
Vega.
immediately.
Oh, he's hitting the Altair.
You get two.
Wow.
Oh,
That burns. That's so painful.
I think Max probably game.
That's, probably going to be it.
Hitting two is just so
Very difficult to come back from
If you
this.
hit two with Mind Crush, you usually.
Yeah, he's just
It's
setting
just,
everything.
It's the
It's just
defense.
gonna look like it might just MSD the.
He's setting out. He's
single back
setting
row,
away
but why
from
not?
the Trish.
Yeah,
But at this point, like, advantage
The
really
Geki.
doesn't matter.
yeah.
You had to set the Geki just, but, like, or
just to avoid the
play it.
Trish, yeah.
The problem is if you play it, you give him to the clear board to get the mirror
Yeah.
to then at least go off again. So it's a fruitless effort.
Dropping the Unicorn for the Brio.
Sending the
Just
Brio
gonna-
away
yeah,
immediately.
just send the Brio. Anything interesting in the chat?
Not really, no. TCG Jordan said he came here from the ARG stream and now he's going back. See you later, TCG Jordan.
Oh.
You can go back to his 70 to 720p goodness.
Yeah. But yeah, so we've got 33,
Oh,
so
Dance
we've got
Princess.
6 minutes left, and this is probably going to be it. So Dance Princess is Hamlet.
12?
17,
No, 17 's
I
not
believe.
bad. I think
Yeah,
it was
because
12 for a
she is Denko. She's either
Yeah.
17 or 16. I'm pretty sure it's 17. This is awful. I've played Nekroz and I don't know the attacks of everything else, and I played Dance Princess.
So this is probably going to be wrapped up pretty quickly, if
Yeah.
we're all honest.
Yeah.
There's just not much to say.
Just-
Regrettably so.
Yeah. He's got another monster.
It's not one of
It's
use.
not going to help. And there's the Royal Decree.
So all he has to do is summon.
That glare's annoying. Sun's come from
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah.
It's going away slowly though, look at it.
Unicorn.
Brian Oak.
Just Brio again.
Surely he gets the clout. No, he gets the shirt.
Oh. No.
He has no spell in hand.
Can you go up from the grave?
Or is
Yeah,
he
so
not
that's
something
it.
and that's enough. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's game
Or
2.
it's just a Veiler with a set
It's
stake
just a
ultimate.
Swift to O.
So that is it. Swift. Well, it's not Swift to 0. It's
No, no,
35
it's-
minutes.
Yeah, long
Long to 0 indeed.
The first game was really long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The first game was about 25,
Such
30
a
minutes,
grind.
but
It felt like a.
it felt like a grind indeed. So that is it. After this round, we are now going on to the top cut, and I've made a promise to all those people out there. Jack Igo will be in top cut, and
If you won his last round anyway.
yeah, I'm gonna get him on the stream. Just so you know, those people are on the bubble. They're X2. Just so you know. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you very very soon, and yeah, thank you for my commentators as usual.